Welcome to the Life of KG, your ultimate destination for all things motivation and business insights. Join me, Katie Godfrey, serial entrepreneur and the brains behind the KG brand. Along the way, we'll welcome inspiring guests and share invaluable business tips to fuel your growth journey. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and leave us a review. With that said, let's dive into the world of success together. I'm so privileged to know the inside of so many businesses, hundreds, if not thousands. And the one thing that loads of people struggle with is numbers. We make so much money, but then it's gone by the end of the month. We don't know where it's gone. We don't know our outgoings. We don't know our incomings. We don't know our profit margins with the treatments, which is an absolute must if we are running a business. I have been working long and hard creating an app that is for you to make sure that you know your numbers inside out and become the CEO you really need to be. So make sure you check out the show notes below and find out more.
Hey everyone, welcome back to A Life of KG. I'm very excited for today's guest as we have my good friend Anna from Socialista on.
Oh, you're excited. Finally, I'm here.
I know, finally. I feel like it's been ages in the making.
Yes.
I'm excited to be here. So excited to have you. So, those that have been living under a rock, who are you? What do you do?
What do I do? Well, you see what asked me that the other day, and I was like, I'm a social media manager. And then my friend was like, what? And I was like, oh yeah, that was like so long ago. But I didn't know what to call myself. What do you call yourself?
Well, it's funny you say this because I remember when I was like a salon owner.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, oh, I'm a beauty therapist. And everyone would be like, why are you saying that when you're a salon owner?
Yeah.
And obviously then that grew to multiple things. And I was like, oh, I'm a director of several companies. Then now I decided to say, oh, I'm a business strategist and the coach and the speaker.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's a bit difficult.
Yeah, so I say I'm like a business mentor. So like I don't use the word coach. I use the word mentor. I'm just like, oh, I've got a social media agency. You'll make it. Like that's the smallest thing that I do.
So don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I know the does. She doesn't know. Do you mind us what you do then?
Okay, so the Socialista, which I think a lot of people knew before.
I think so, yeah.
So the Socialista, that started off as me being a social media manager and loved creating content. And then I taught social media managers and taught business owners. And then on my personal page, I teach people how to do what I did in Socialista, like courses, like ebooks, mini courses, group programs, masterminds, retreats. I teach everything that I did in Socialista.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So let's go back because there's always like a backstory and let's talk about the juicy stuff. Like, how did you get to this point? Like, have you always been in business or not?
Yeah, so I've been working since I was 10.
Wow.
Coming from an Indian family, I swear that's completely normal. But yeah, my family's market traders. So my dad was born in Liverpool, but his parents came to Liverpool. My dad says on a rowboat. Don't think that's true. And that in the 1950s. And then they used to have like market stores. And then my my granddad, used to sell knitwear door to door in a rephrase, so sales.
Yes.
And then my dad from the six, they had like market stores like Liverpool and North Wales. And then my mum's side, my mum and dad had an arranged marriage. And my mum's dad was also in sales for Thai food tea. Mm-hmm. So I feel like my family's been in sales, but my mum's side, they had like jobs, but my dad's side was in business. And my dad's like the head of the household. So we always speak about business at the dining table, like we'll fit VAT, tax, anything about business, start taking
lipstick in your blood.
Yeah, we'll always speak about business.
I love that. So what were you doing at 10?
With the market stores.
Okay.
Even like when I was a baby, like I used to do like we used to have this table with like this cloth on it, and because we couldn't afford make scissors, we had no money. We used to be they used to put me under the table, like in this like box.
Really?
Yeah, because like, didn't know what else to do. Like we couldn't afford anything. Even like when I was born, like I was 4'4" when I was born. It was like premature, really underweight, and I couldn't afford a bath, like a baby bath. Yeah. And the bath was obviously too big. The kitchen sink was too big, but my dad used to hold me like this in his hand. Also, the bathroom sink is where I get baths for like months because that's the only thing that was the same size.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, do they still do that now?
So they don't do, they don't have market stores, they change from like clothing, fashion to food. So we have like small fleet of catering units. I just do the social media for them and get like loads of engagement, and the food fans at these big festivals used to be like really busy. And I was like, I really enjoy this, like I really want to do it. So then I did it for my ex-boyfriend's business. And then I just started talking about it on social media, and I was like, I'm doing this for like his business, I'm doing it for animal jazz, like, you know, if he's any help with it. And no one was really doing it at that time.
No. Because how long ago was this?
I'd say it's 7 years, it was in 2018, I think.
Because it's really not that long, is it?
Do you not think?
No, not to be in business. Like that's still like quite a new business for you to just to thinking to start.
Yeah.
And then obviously to how you scale. So which that's 7 years. Like that's insane.
Yeah. It's yeah, and I just really loved it. I really enjoyed it. I loved getting the results for people. And so like I'd post on Facebook, and like my friends, and even like one of our accountants we used to have, he used to be like, oh, you post on Facebook too much. And like, oh my God, customers were like, oh, but all you do is like post on Facebook, you're always on Facebook. And I'm like, it's really good. And like same with Instagram, people would be like, oh, you're always on Instagram. I'm like, I just love it so much.
Yeah. What do you think you love about them? Because those people hate it, right? There's like this love-hate relationship with social media.
I love seeing like what everyone was up to. I love seeing like the difference in me, like what was working, why didn't this work, why did this work, I'm figuring out why, and then testing it again. Like I always used to test stuff and figure out like, oh, this is working right now. We do some research, and I've always got an audience. So like I think it's on Instagram, whatever platform you're on, like TikTok or LinkedIn, it's so wonderful for audience.
Yeah, I mean, I'm forever saying that to my clients. If you're online, or you know, there's so many people now want to like make passive income and all of that, and I truly believe that's possible because then you were doing that every day.
Yeah.
But you can make the best product or create the best product, but then if you've got no audience to sell it to, no one's buying it.
Yeah, that's why like you see influencers now have businesses because they've got an audience and they just sell like Molly Bay with Maybe. Then if people have a podcast and getting sponsored, and like they build an audience and they're so dedicated to that. So I knew like I just get more followers at Socialista. Now I've got like 170,000 and more doing different types of content to like just to like convert sales more. And we're not doing that much audience growth, but I still you've got to look at what's working in your industry. Just go on the Explore page and figure out what's working. Like what comes from building audience is so incredible.
How would you say then, like other steps to build an audience?
So you can steal other people's audiences.
Yeah, who will
Do that.
they're gonna know. They want to how
So if like whenever I go to an event, if I do a talk, then like on the slides there'll be a QR code to get the slides, and that goes to my Instagram. Then there's like things that go viral, but it needs to be viral within like your ideal client audience. So you need to search, like it's literally just putting what you do in the Explore page and seeing what's coming up, and that's getting the views, the comments.
But how am I stealing that audience?
So stealing an audience, I mean, like if you were to go to an event and you steal it on audience, like you tag
Okay, yeah.
So like more like events and clubs, and like if you're an affiliate, someone like that kind of thing.
Yeah, because I do think like there's such a big thing on building audiences like through other people's audiences, basically.
Yeah.
Like so if you can do any guest speaking slots, if you can do online or offline, any podcasting, like anything like that, you're then grabbing other person's audience.
Yeah. And then you could like they will buy from you, but it needs to be in your niche.
Yeah.
That's really important. And then once you've got an audience, like you can sell courses. So like now I do like less of the social media management side, and then I teach people the courses because when they built an audience, you can do that. People build the course first, which is a huge mistake, and then or they build a program first, and then they're like got no one to sell to. They're like, oh, it's a flop. It's like you've got no audience.
Yeah.
Or you have, but it's like clients throughout the industry.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, I've got like doing the treatment and they're doing amazing, but then they're going to build the thing and it's like the audience from to build a whole new audience. The building an audience is also a long-term thing, right? You can't go, because the question I always get all the time is how long should I build an audience for then? And I'm like, every day.
Yeah.
Until you get to like obviously a certain level and you might be able to slow down, but otherwise in like audience building is like the strategy piece that you need to do all of the time.
Yeah, definitely. Like we haven't bought an audience for a while, but I'll do more like growth type stuff. Like we're doing a lot with trial reels at the moment, like posting like 3 to 5 trial reels a day on what's worked, and that's helping. And then there's anti-news as well, but it's just like making viral reels. So many of my clients in my mastermind are so good with that, and they just like, and it goes viral in their industry. So the next time they sell something, they just see it on stories, see it on the post, or they get an email or something. It's just so good the way you can do it.
How do you think is best to get like that viral content? Do you think it's pot luck?
There's a lot of testing. A lot of testing. You just need to see, like, it's all about hooks as well. Like, people are so bored, like they just silent scroll, even though they're with their partner or they're with their friend, it's on the phone scrolling. And I'm like, why do people do that? Like, why don't you just, it's just a thing that we do. And you need to stop the scroll in less than a second now. It used to be like 3 to 5 seconds. So people just like do this all the time.
Yes.
They do.
Yes, no,
Or like when you're out for dinner with your friends, or like when you're out like enjoy like having a walk, people just scrolling all the time.
How do they get on the explore page? Is that from being like, how do they do that? Do they have to be viral to go on the explore page or not?
So to get on the explore page, the piece of content has to get engagement. So that's why you need to be like either comment the word or like something that gets lots of likes, and it'll go to the explore page.
Yeah. It's like a whole different ball game in itself, isn't social media?
Yeah.
Do you think that you should work on one platform first or several? Like, I always say it's good to make out 2 platforms that you focus on. What do you think?
Well, we were on like LinkedIn for like 2 or 3 years and didn't get one sale from it, so I've just pulled that. I just don't do it anymore. Nothing came from it. Like, no other speaking opportunities came from it. Like, there was nothing. I'm like, this just isn't working. But then TikTok, we didn't get anything from TikTok either. So I don't know whether I need to build something different for TikTok. Also, you can like build something for the audience that you have, or you create an audience of something that you've already built.
Yeah. I would have thought Socialista would do really well on TikTok. It's crazy, isn't it? Product businesses, obviously, it's really good for.
Yeah, so many of my friends make so much money like on TikTok shop. It's incredible. There's no work for me.
Never. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was trying to, we had a TikTok specialist actually on the show, and she was like post 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So however many days. I was like, fuck me, that's a lot of posts.
That is so much, yeah.
So much. But then we started it, and the videos did start to get seen by actually my audience. So it was like a brand new audience in line, obviously the beauty space. And I was like, wow, this is actually finally start to work. Because before that, it was like loads of bitchiness, men, like there was loads of trolling on it.
Your TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh no, this is not the platform for me. But now I think the algorithm has realised who I serve. I'm getting the right people through now.
That's good. I think trying loads.
What do you think, Charlotte? How do you deal with that?
So I'm like used to it because I got bullied in school.
Yeah, we're the same, aren't we?
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, it's just another trial.
Yeah.
But other things really affect me. Like when I get ignored, it really pisses me off.
Does it?
Yeah.
And what, ignored by like a friend or a client or a potential client?
Not potential clients, like more like friends or like family or someone close.
Yeah.
I hate being ignored, but that's like my own trauma like to work on, I guess. I mean, I wish like I would think like, oh, I'm not bothered. Like I'm with the trolls.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me when someone says, oh, you're ugly, or you're like a witch, or like you need to like, oh, get off my explore page, or like horrible stuff. I haven't actually been trolled in a while. But yeah, it used to be like every day.
People are so fat, aren't they?
People are really mean. Really mean.
Yeah, and I think as well when you do like build the audience and you're more out there, like it's gonna happen as well, isn't it? Unfortunately, with the world that we live in.
Yeah, but it gets engagement, which is good. So
yeah, I spin it.
Yeah, so that's how I think of it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So I want to go back to obviously you must have started taking more clients to your social media.
Oh yeah.
But how have you gone from being a social media manager, so I'm guessing have more clients, to growing Socialista at that point? Because I remember when I joined, was it Socialista Squad?
Did you?
My lockdown.
Oh, lockdown. Lockdown was really good. I know I shouldn't say that.
Lockdown was great. It's a lockdown again.
I loved him. I was very lucky that like none of my friends or family passed or got sick. And no one that I knew got COVID. So I felt very lucky and protected.
Yeah.
But I think I would have seen it a different way if I would have lost family and friends.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I built my business in lockdown. But now you need to have a lot more emotional discipline because the businesses are built behind these laptop screens that no one sees at hours of the day that no one speaks to you in.
Yeah, because I think people assume, especially if like you may think, oh, they're always in Dubai, or they're doing this, or they're doing that, like the freedom, like that. I always say we do have freedom,
Yeah.
and work wherever we want, but you don't see the hours that come in behind the scenes.
Yeah, like I went into I was less in hustle last year, so I noticed a drop in sales, which I could have done more because I relied on someone else doing sales for me. So now back in muscle mode, and it's just testing stuff that worked a few months ago just doesn't work anymore. And I'm like, now I've got to fix it. Now I've got to sort out why this isn't working.
Yeah.
But then I've just been on the phone to my sales team and they're like, this is working, this is good. So I'm like, finally, I didn't have to fix it until it breaks again.
Yeah. And I think it's like forever changing, but do you think lockdown's obviously the start of everything? And do you think that was kind of a blessing in disguise for you because obviously everyone's online?
Yeah, it was for the online coaching world, lockdown was a boom phase. So, and people some of my friends I want to do seven figures and multi-millions in lockdown. And I was like, it is a different industry now. Industries change, what people want change, how people buy change. I've seen even on Instagram, you're in the beauty world, but there's machines that will do your lashes for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't it weird? And I'm just it's with AI coming on, I would need to listen to that Super Bowl episode, which my friend's it's going to scare you to do. Listen.
Yeah, it's very good.
Is it?
Yeah.
But I'm a bit scared of that. But yeah, just things change and you've got to fix stuff. Now I'm in hustle mode. It's early mornings, late nights, dealing with my own stuff that I'm thinking of that I need to do, doing stuff that I don't want to do. I have to do stuff that I don't want to do every day. I'm like, oh fuck, I have to do this, and I can't even delegate out because I need to do it.
What do you think makes that change? Because was there a period when you didn't have to do these things and maybe you had more of a team or whatnot?
When I've got 12 team with stuff obviously I have to do the content because it's me, so I have to do the talking heads because I'm the personal brand of 2 Instagrams, 2 businesses, 2 online businesses. I've got Socialista and then the Avocado one.
Yeah.
I don't like doing it. So
you don't like making content?
I don't like doing talking heads now.
Do you not?
No. I was in Dubai last week and I had to do all these talking heads. And I was like, it was so hot. And I was like, no, I was like, why should I bring this long sleeve top? And I've got full makeup on. So I was speaking at an event there. And I was like, I fucking hate doing this. But I have to do it.
Yeah.
We post 2 or 3 times a day on Socialista, so you have to do it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do multi-sub figures.
That's what I was gonna ask you actually. How often do you think you should post? Because we will post every day. But then I'm like, I have so much freaking content from obviously podcasting, from all the things that then I'm like, should we post 2-3 times a day?
Yeah.
But then do the posts not get lost? The post might get lost. Well, there is another thing.
The more you post, the more reach you have. So I post on mine, sometimes twice a day, sometimes once a day, sometimes I'll go 2 days without posting because I'm like, oh, I've improved this. But on Socialista, it kind of runs on autopilot now, so we do post 2 or 3 times a day on there. But I'm more involved in my personal brand.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna post 2 or 3 times a day. It depends if you're in launch, if you want to sell more stuff, or then have a break if you need to have a break.
Yeah. I think the beauty as well with obviously you've gone from obviously you've still got Socialista as your first baby, right? And then you've gone on to building a personal brand. The difference with the fact of AI coming in and scaring everyone, the personal brand won't get lost. Yeah. Whereas other systems and stuff are going to be taken over eventually. Whereas your personal brand can't. So it's so important to build that personal brand.
Yeah, so important. Really, really important. Well, you didn't say it, haven't you?
Yeah, well, it's massive when it comes to personal branding. So no one can. The things are massive on teams and stuff, but ultimately no one could replace me, right?
Yeah.
And people are always going to buy into that person.
Yeah.
Which is why you will always be better at the sales. That's why you've got to do the talking heads. That's why you will get paid however much for speaking.
Yeah.
Because that personal brand, things will get done by AI eventually, and it's going to always have so many jobs.
As if actually it's bad AI.
I fucking love that.
Really? I use it. I use chat every day. but like I am scared of what it can do. Like it's going to be, and I think lockdown has pushed that. Like obviously we didn't have like delivery. We had, did we have delivery for lockdown? I can't remember, but like loads of things sped up the process because you have to do more online stuff. Whereas AI, I am a bit scared because there's so much potential in it. Like we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm like a bit of a control freak, so I'm just like, what's going to happen with this?
Yeah. Or even things like inbox management, like you don't have to do any of that stuff. No, like I have teams that do my inboxes at the moment, but now I can actually get someone as AI to look at my emails and reply back.
Yeah, so I know Stripe does a lot of AI stuff.
Stripe does.
Yeah.
In what sense?
Or we're moving away from Stripe apps. They always favour the customer rather than the business owner. So we're moving away from Stripe because you can't speak to anyone because it's all AI.
Yeah, I do hate that.
Yeah. So we're actually going to move away to someone and we need to find a payment processor that actually deals and pays the business and actually looks at the contracts and the stuff that they said. Because we send all this proof and AI look at it and also the customer.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need to be favoured.
Yeah. But that's where that human connection is always going to be like AI.
Yeah.
Why personal brand is so important because people just want to talk to a human. So they did say this thing about like the coaching space and how is that going to be wiped by AI? And I was thinking at first, like, shit, that is it because you can just go to AI. But how I get so done, I'm sure they were saying, get so many voice notes from clients go, I've been talking to AI all day, it's not giving me the answers I want, or it's not resonating with me. Kate, can you help with this? This is where pictures going to be replaced.
Yeah.
You still need that human connection.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, AI sort of give that emotional support. Yeah.
Well, I saw Kim Kardashian posting a story in a conversation with chat the other day, and I was like, that's weird. It's so weird.
Who needs friends?
Yeah. Did you see someone married their child or something? I think they proposed to child or something like that.
It's definitely up there in my top 5 friends.
I didn't even speak to her that much, but I do need to speak to that. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I don't know. But yeah, like it is scary. But a lot of businesses and coaches. I did this post last year. People just kicked off on the posting. I was really reading. A lot of coaches talk so much shit, and they try like maybe they don't talk shit, but they teach them that they haven't got themselves. Yeah, they've done it once, not for one time, and they teach it. And I'm like, things change. That's why you always have to have a coach that's in it. Like my coach, I'm with now is 67 grand a year. He used to be 250 grand a year, but he knows that there's more competition and the industry changed. You have to put the prices on. So you can't always stay. Can't always do like what has always worked. Like you have to change things if they just not working.
Yeah, which I think is why like I love you so much because you are so raw and honest. If it were very similar like that, like when things aren't working, we'll be tell our socials and our clients this isn't working, like we've got to do this, or we're testing this, or we're doing that. Yeah, which is so important because those are, you know, you've done a 6-figure launch 5 years ago, isn't saying how you launch now. Or those that said, building a salon or whatever 10 years ago, well, market is completely different now, so you're not going to be able to teach what's going to work.
Yeah, you definitely need a coach that's in it right now. So like I'm building like a group program, mastermind, I'm making more courses. I need a coach that do that right now.
Yeah.
Not a coach that has done it before.
Yeah, definitely. You're in with it with the client.
Yeah, because it changes, doesn't it? Like it's so the marketing industry and the coaching industry moves very fast.
Yeah. That's why I think like you said, in like lockdown, things were working and stuff, but what was working now isn't working now. But then also you could have like an ad running and it'd be absolutely amazing. And the next week will lead. It flops.
Yeah. Like, even last one spent 16 grand on ads. No clients whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah. So I just like pulled and I'm like, that is heartbreaking. Like that 50 grand would have finished my whole apartment for it to come to rent when I get to build it like next month.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we gonna do now?
Yeah.
So yeah, we just pulled the ad spend and I'm like, we've got all these leads, we need to nurture and just get all the leads that we can and then just do more like outbound. Like we used to just do, my business used to take like some figures a year on inbound. And now we have...
Explain to listeners what inbound means because they won't know.
Okay, so inbound is when the leads and clients message you first or like go onto your page first. That the clients are inbound. And outbound is where you reach out to people create a conversation and they buy from you.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, I didn't like outbound, like I did media, like da-da-da. But God, if I would have done outbound, I didn't even know about it. I only found out about it last year.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I always wanted to.
You haven't needed to though, right?
That's why I put the margins. I had huge engagement. Like my first launch on Socialista for my quick career was 100k. Easy. No ad spend. 50 people at £2 each. Easy.
Yeah.
But no one else was doing that, what I was doing as well. So like the competition was low.
If you're ready to level up, you need to join one of my masterminds. My clients are getting insane results. One client works from home, has tripled her income, and is now joining the mentoring space. Another client was stuck to her salon floor, but now has retired from the tools, and her team is just running the show without her. Another salon owner had a training academy too and wanted to scale her training academy more than the salon, which she is now doing, and created online courses and created a passive income. If you want to stop winging it and start growing today, then you need to apply. The link is in the show notes.
Do you find now, because obviously we are, so we helping people do the same as us now, right? And I remember years and years ago when we had a lash training academy and I teach everyone lashes. And I remember at the time someone was like, Kate, you're creating so much competition for yourself. And I was like, I don't care. I'd rather them get trained by me and know that they're doing an amazing job. And even if all the salons in my area are all trained by me, I'd rather that. Like, I don't really need a competition as much as obviously there will be more naturally. Obviously, that's happening in our space now. There's more online courses, there's more coaches, more masterminds, all of that. Have you found it harder now because of that?
I do feel like there is more competition, and I do. But then I sometimes look and I'm like, I don't know anyone that's like me that's built Socialista and then is teaching people to do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
People might say, "Oh, she's done this, she's done this." I don't think there's anyone out there like me. So
I love that confidence.
I just
There's no one like me.
I don't think there is. So
Well, there's no one like anyone, right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm very like there is no one like me. So people are like, well, like competition. I'm like, I don't really have any like me. And some things I have no confidence. Like when we sat down, I'm like, do you think they'll like me? Did I find good value? And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Please, everyone give Hannah the laugh because she needs it. She needs the confidence.
Yeah, with some things I'm like, obviously, like, but yeah,
Not like me, but yes.
but like with AI, it will take out the people that aren't great at what they do, which is why you always have to master your craft. You always have to have a coach. I don't understand people that they have one coach and that's it.
Yeah.
So you need to like this, and this thing's always changing.
Yeah, there is. It's scary because it's just always that roller coaster of business all the time, isn't there? I think people think that you get to a certain level and then it just keeps growing, or you can go away on the beach, or but it can come like pushing down in 24 hours.
It can. Yeah, like my turnover went down 200k. It went from 1.3 to 1.1 because I let the sales I wasn't focused on sales. I had a sales team and the sales manager was like, oh, they can sort it. They weren't like, the person that was managing it didn't give a fuck. And I was like, shit, I need to stop it. And I need to look at the numbers. I need to get the numbers. I need to see what's going on in the market, see what's going on in the industry, and move the business forward. And speak to my coach and deal with all like the shit that's going on in my head sometimes, and deal with health problems.
Yeah. So how do you found like managing a team in kind of this space?
So my team are very self-sufficient, and I only hire A players now. And if they're not an A player, they get removed and they get replaced same day. So, but my team are very good. Like I invest in my team. I want them to be happy. I want them to enjoy what they do. And if they don't, I'm like, I can't change the role.
Yeah.
I used to change the role to fit them, and now I change the business to fit the role.
Yeah, which I think is so important because a lot of us as well can be like people pleasers. So like get someone on, they love doing X, Y, and Z. So okay, I'll make this role fit you. You like doing and around your rabbits and all of that. Whereas the only one suffering really is us.
Yeah, because then I have to do that thing. So I'm paying you to do it. I'm doing it myself. Like that's not what we're here for. So I have like a very strict like application process. And even like with some of the team that left last year, I'd be like, don't worry, like I'll do that, like don't worry, it's fine. And then I was just like, I'm not gonna teach you how to do it, then help you do it, then do some of it for you, and then pay you all these wages.
Yeah. No. Would you prefer then to get someone straight away that like knows better than you know on that?
Yeah. So some people get someone and train them up and be like that, but it's like it's a lot of your time. Whereas I don't want to spend my time on that. I want to spend my time talking to my coach and sorting the shit out in the business that happens most weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So with COVID,
With COVID, okay.
because this is off a code story, sorry, keep going backwards. Was there a time where you put something up and you was like, fuck, this is actually working? Like, oh my God, I can't believe we've done this. Because where did that scaling part come from? Like,
So I didn't know what I was doing. I actually put this on my Instagram. So I didn't know what I was doing, and I was scared of Zoom, terrified.
piece of shit. This is an Instagram.
I was like, I was like, what the hell is Zoom? So when COVID hit, we did like online Instagram training. It was like me, Zoe, Carly, and I was like, right, we'll do a house party. Do a house party.
Yes.
I was like, we did our house party. We did it on Skype. We did it on FaceTime. I can't do Zoom. I was like, I just can't do it. And then like Nick, my coach, she told me to like use Zoom. I was like, I don't know how to use Zoom. Everything was in China, like it was like $9.99, or it was £10, or it was £10 a month. I was too scared to charge over something.
Really?
Yeah. It was terrified. I was like, people buy it. So then when I learned how to do group coaching for like $2,000, $3,000, now my mastermind's $9,000. Like I'm like, this is like work.
Oh my God, that's funny. And do you just wake up and be like, oh God, this has worked?
Yeah, because we were selling, so we didn't want to use Zoom. So we used to do 10 bar. Did you have to do 10 bar masterclass?
No, I didn't. I just went straight into SWOT.
Yeah, so it was a 10 pound masterclass. And we used to do it Instagram Live or prior Instagram. And they had 2 weeks to watch the lives. And we used to like take people out and put people in. And once like 800 people bought a ticket. Organic. So $8,000 for 2 hours work.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God, this is really good. But there was no ascension model. Everything was just everything was product.
Oh, everything £10.
Yeah.
And you thought it was a month?
That's exactly, yeah. So like that, but that's why I had to have a coach, because if I didn't invest, like there's Isabella, there's with Nick, there's Tana, and there's Lisa, like there's so many people, like I've learned so much about implementing. Some people think, oh, do this training, but the magic is in the implementation. And some people are like, they're too lazy to do the implementation. They can't be able to do it.
Yeah.
Some people are like that. Some people think they're too good for the implementation. Some people, they get so scared by the implementation and they don't ask for help. Then they're in a worse position because they spend the investment on coaching and they don't know what to do next because they're terrified. And they're in that limbo. There's a block there, but then they don't do the work to overcome the block.
Yeah. There's a lot to it. Like, we can give them all the tools and we give them all the knowledge they need, but ultimately it's down to them to do the thing.
Yeah. And they say it's Tana, I'm like, can you just tell me what to do and not to do it? Like, it's just a lot easier. Like with him, like, just be proper feeling. I don't like if they go with me, I'm like, right, it's time in the month. Like, I don't know if I could do this. With him, he's like, what's your question? I'm like, so can we do this, please? I've lost it this. And he's like, why did you do that? I'm like, I didn't know. I came down. I'm crying. He's like, whoa. So yeah, I'm just like, can you just tell me what to do and not do it? Like, it's just easier.
Yeah.
Can I have a template? Can tell me what to do? Tell me not to do. I have loads of questions. I record it on my phone on the memo bit, and then yeah, it's just easier. Having a coach just saves so much time.
Oh my God, it just speaks you up massively.
Yeah, when I see people in my inbox, I'm like, if you're speaking for 6 months, like, why aren't you joining adults?
What's wrong with you?
I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I'm like, you keep commenting to me foul, you keep like DMing the word, and then I message you, and then you don't respond. I'm like what? How else? Like, how do you want me to help you? Because I will help you, but like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I just can't.
I always do that. But before you only do from Dad Presley, I heard it from him, and he was like, you know, if people want to come into your world, great. Like, you've asked, but good not. And I'm going to carry on without you anyway. It's like a good energy to have as a coach, I feel. Yeah. He's like, you're over or not, but if you're not in, then you're still be left behind.
Yeah, like they see that with like people do want to come to my retreat. I'm like, why?
I like that when I was We're not selling the retreats. The retreats are hard to sell.
Well, now I think they were easy.
Easier back in the day.
Yeah, because they were doing them.
Yeah. Whereas they're much harder to sell now.
Travel is
crazy if you don't call on a retreat.
Yeah, it is like it's life changing, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
But people don't get it. They're like, well, it's a holiday. They're like, oh, holidays aren't really life changing, but it is incredible.
Yeah.
It's like being like in the Love Island villa with best friends.
Yeah.
And have you watched it this year? It's crazy.
No, Luke's obsessed with it and I haven't watched now.
Oh my god, it's so toxic. And I'm like, oh my god, they're spoiled. So yeah, I love that with or without your energy. So like when people don't come my world, I'm like, you wouldn't do that last week because I'm really good at what I do.
Yeah.
And I like me and like any like coach I've had, it's not just my knowledge, and same with here.
Yeah.
All the coach.
One.
Yeah. Like Tanner's 67 grand per year. Like you've got his knowledge of me. And even I got stuck on someone's question and I like had to message him. I'm like, what do I do here? And then they like I screen recorded what he said and they got inspiration.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So if say when you like if you don't know the answer, you will find someone better than you or has done more than you and you'll help them.
Yeah, definitely. It's a whole like package within that.
Yeah. So I just don't understand that even when like friends or like guys or like people want to come to the retreat, I'm like, are you kidding? I also I'm like, hello, I feel like I just help so many people, and same with you, like you add so much value to someone's life, you make their life better by being you.
Yeah.
And people don't see it like that.
No, they don't. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Duh, why not? I'm Anna. There's no one like me.
Yeah. But like if you look at the people that you've helped, like as a coach, mentor, even like as like someone that owns a business and has a team, you change lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
I just love that. Like, don't you just love that? Like, for me, that's what keeps me going. Like, how many lives are changing.
One conversation can change our business in life. One introduction, like I know so many people, and with like guys I'm seeing or like friends, like I will introduce people. And they will build connections and businesses from that.
Well, I think that's what we're natural at when we're doing what we're doing, because we will connect people and then they'll be friends for life, or they'll build a business connection for life, or like for business partners, whatever that might be. Like that's such a powerful thing. I think it gets underlooked. People don't realise it's happening. Like obviously I've met loads of people through you, like, and it's like, my mastermind is make loads of friends and, you know, biting each other.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy, but I think people forget that part.
Yeah, they're just like, can I join you last time? I'm not sure whether it'll suit me. I'm not sure whether I'll make my money back. I'm like, it's so much more than that.
Yeah.
So much more. Like the people that like Kat and Shaz and Kaylee and then Gareth and like there's so much.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So what would you say has been the hardest points of building your business?
Oh, spending so much money on something that's not worked. And I'm like, I've lost a lot of money.
Would you say it's mainly on ads, or has it been on other things as well?
But on other things, actually, I think I lost last year like 60, 70 pounds on stuff that did work. And my turnover was down 200k. That like hurts.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is another property.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So that really hurt me. I fucking hate wasting and losing money. And like this year, Tana's actually taught me, because I used to look at like earning, and now I like save and cut a lot, where I never used to be like that. I used to do it when I had no money, and then I stopped when I had money.
Yeah.
And now I've gone back to like, this is how it should be. I'm like, this person needs to go, this person's hours need to be cut in half. Like this needs to stop, this isn't working.
So you say you're less emotional in the business?
Yeah, and that's what Tom's taught me. It's more like logical and numbers and data. But then I'm a girl, so like I have emotions.
Yeah, because I was on a call this week actually, and it was a guy, and they were like, we understand, but what's the thing that they said? There was like, there's something about like, we can see you're so honest and like basically legit.
Yeah.
But their way of being like, well, this is business. I was like, oh, okay, there's actually no emotion here whatsoever. Because they're a man, right? Like, it's just a different energy. But I think it is about being maybe not so emotional, but still makes us women. Still got that little bit of emotion.
Yeah, so like if there's a full moon, if I'm due off, if it's time, like if it's like I'm running a calorie deficit, like the two, like last week I think I just did 2 days because I was so upset with what's going on. And I was like, this is affecting the business. So I need to be more emotionally disciplined, and then that comes with mindset as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you do to work on your mindset?
I need to do more than I do. But it's just like the realization of, okay, this is why I'm feeling. I'm very in tune with this is why I'm feeling, this. And then I've got support as well with stuff. Some people, I feel like this and I don't know why, but I am sort of look like, what's the reason behind this? What can I do to make myself feel good? And then how can I make myself feel good most of the time?
Yeah.
Because when you feel good most of the time, you do on the business, you're better to be around, you're more productive, you make more money. So it's like, how do I feel good most of the time so I can do that?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, and then what would you say, last question, laughing with following questions again.
I love it.
Is like your top tips for maybe building that successful business?
Number one is build an audience. But the first thing to do is get a coach or mentor that has done exactly what you want to do. It doesn't have to be in the same industry, but they need to, like, so Tanner's fitness. He's built fitness businesses. I've built this fitness businesses, but he's scaled programs to like, I think he said 112 million in 6 years.
Wow.
And I'm like, I don't know what to do that much programs. So it's like, you need a coach or mentor. It's just easier. Like, let it be easy. Like, there's so much shit that goes on with hormones, health, family stress, work stress, like shit breaking. And it's just like your business, like that can be easy if you get a mentor. You ask them what to do, they tell you what to do, they give you the help and templates, and you just go and implement it.
Yeah.
And sometimes things will work and sometimes things will work.
Yeah.
But it's definitely I would say get a coach or mentor, whoever it is, whether it's you, whether it's me, whether it's anyone else out there, whoever you gel with, you definitely, it's so important. Like, I don't know where I'd be without Isabella, Nick, Lisa, or Tana. I really don't.
Yeah.
I probably would have still been doing 10 masterminds. You probably would have.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. With stories,
The shop stories.
yes.
Yeah.
What works best at the moment? I know this changes all the time.
Yeah.
What currently is working?
So it depends on, like, the one story always works for, but it's the copy in it and the picture. So like a selfie of me will always get more views rather than a picture of you.
Yeah.
So I take selfies most days, and I remember going away with a friend, and she's like, "Do you just take selfies all the time?" I was like, "Yes, yes I do." And I took 8 grand for my selfie yesterday because it's just a picture, text, and I'm on my phone when it expires. I put the other one up. I copy and paste from my notes, like what I need to put up. Sometimes I do loads of stories. Sometimes I'll just do one. Sometimes it's a story sequence because I've got like story sequences. Sometimes it's like reviews of clients. You can't always do one story because people want to see like what you're up to and what you do.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? If you're holding back and just doing one,
Yeah.
but the reach is higher just doing one, right?
Yeah. As the reach is higher, to do one and you get more inquiries, like, yeah.
Because when you do a sequence that drops off, I hate that.
It's so, why do they do that to you? Like, why does it come to us like that?
It's so annoying. And I guess, like, okay, the warm people are left that are watching the story. Well, my head is so, how am I going to be from this to this just after doing this sequence? It's so annoying.
And even worse when you share like a reel or a piece of content to your story, that drops people off.
Well, I've also found just sharing everyone else's content. So say for example, I'm at an event and like all of my clients will be tagging, and obviously I need to reshare. I feel like it's blood my own brood if you don't reshare somebody's story. But then I know my reach is just gonna like, because like we would literally go to like hardly anything after like a day event because we've reshared so much.
Yeah, but you're getting it's just weird not to share, like you said, but then you need to think, I'm still getting all of their reach to my profile. So
yeah,
profile reach is more.
Yeah, true. So that's another way as well.
Yeah, works in the ways. And then the next day when it expires, you just do one story and then you've got all those new viewers.
Yeah. There's such a strategy behind socials that people are just so unaware of, isn't it?
Yeah, but it also depends on what you want to sell. So it's like, if you've got a new audience, you then need to do the thing that you want people to see. But people are just like, oh, I'm going to post about this. And I'm like, but there's no profit from that. You don't like doing it. It doesn't sell well anyway. So why don't you just scale what works? Like, I used to be really fixated on like, this is not working. What do I do here? Like, how do I fix this? And I would ignore like this big thing over here is what everyone likes and thinks one is working really well, but I'd fix something that isn't working.
Yeah. One more question. Please speed up on to this. What do you love doing in business, or what do you hate doing in business? Because I think as a CEO of a business, you've got to really see the ins and outs. So what do you love and what do you hate?
I tend to mood I'm in, you know. I have got some personalities. So I love like doing a launch of like a new course or like doing something. Sometimes I'm like in a sauna, I'm like speaking to Kat about this, and I was like, why did I want to build this fucking course? And she's like, it's like coursework in school, like and I'm like, oh, it is. But then when you're in it, like it's just the momentum. It's just sometimes when you don't want to do something, I do every day that I don't want to do, every single day. And sometimes people say to me like, I don't want to do that. I'm like, well, either you do it or you pay someone to do it. So it's more like having the emotional and the self-discipline, which is the best form of self-care that you could have, so you reach your goals. And sometimes you've got to do like, whether it's admin or like invoicing or like fucking hate approval. I have to do it all the time. I put it off and I'm like, why do I really put this off when I know I have to do it? Because when I do it, I'm like, oh thank God it's done.
Yeah.
So I procrastinate a lot still. And I think I procrastinate because I know I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
So only thing gets done. And thing that I love doing is my client results. I fucking buzz off it.
Yeah.
I love how you get results, made so much money. Like in the mastermind WhatsApp groups, like made 17 grand. Oh no, wait, 23 grand. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I love helping people. Like when like, I need this, how do I do it? I tell them they go and they make money. Like I love it.
Yeah, definitely. It's good.
Look, see the results. My favorite.
Love that. I won't ask you anymore questions.
Fine.
Is there anything else that we want to hash out then while we're here? What else have we covered?
So this AI thing,
Yeah.
I do think like people will just use chat, like you said,
Yeah.
and then they'll be like, oh shit, like I need a coach. But it's just know how to use it properly. And you can see now the coaches that use AI. They've got AI videos, AI pictures, AI captions. And I'm like, that's good to save time. And then you'll sell the course.
Yeah.
But then when you sell something else, it's a big program, 10 grand, 5 grand, 2 grand, whatever, people think, is that just an AI course?
So I literally can't stand it. Like, why have you built a course on AI in the first place? Like, and you can see that all of the punctuation's wrong. It's American spelling, like dashes, and then the freaking dashes. Like, we don't even do dashes like that. We're doubling up with dashes. Like, oh my gosh, like it's so off-putting. Like, I'm not going to buy from you knowing that all AI is gone into that.
Yeah, I mean, people use it as shortcuts, like ask questions. Like I do it for course names.
100%.
And like so much like shit course names that you come up with, but then you can use one word from one and one word from another, and it's really good.
Yeah.
It sometimes just helps like refresh your brain a bit.
Yeah.
If you're just like a bit like mentally drained.
Yeah, I use it every day for things like that, but I wouldn't copy and paste and not have my wording in there.
Yeah,
It just helps you, right, with the ideas.
yeah. So I think a lot of coaches that just use AI or just talk about AI, they're gonna do really well in the front hand, but then they will, when they come to buy something, sell something high ticket, people will think, but is this going to be AI? Well, I just save my money and ask chat.
Yeah.
So it's like you need to have a mix. It's like I remember when Google came out. I think Google's like gonna go, and people just ask chat instead.
Yeah, because it's even like SEO now is in AI, right?
Yeah, like so my clients go from that. I'm like people. I don't go to Google anymore. I go to chat.
Yeah.
So it's like Google. You never think Google would go anywhere.
That's that part's scary, isn't it? And it's when the big boys are being wiped.
When then they're probably thinking, oh fuck, like, what am I gonna do? Like WhatsApp's got AI in it. You can ask something. I'm like, I've never used this before. It's weird. I would just go on the chat app and use it, but you need to make sure you train it. I still need to train mine, but I don't use it enough. And you can teach it, but having a course that just teaches it, or when people are looking for a coach, they can tell.
Yeah. You still need to be authentic, right? Like, you still need to know you. They're buying into your knowledge, not you buying into chat's knowledge.
Yeah. And like, we are in the information business. We give people information. Like, and coaching is mad. Like, we literally make stuff up and sell it.
Yeah. We just made that up. When I create the system and framework.
Yeah, like we make stuff up and sell it. And I say this in my retreats, and I'm also like, people like dying laughing. I'm like, this is what we do. My friend said it to me in Dubai. She's like, we make stuff up, and people pay us hundreds of thousands of millions because it's what we've done. And I never teach something that I've not done myself.
Yeah, it's a proven framework, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's
I've
actually
made it
up. We've made it up.
Yeah.
We've made sure it works.
Yeah.
And no one will said it.
Yeah, and I like work, and people say to me like when I've had like conversations with like, oh, that's not very professional, and I was like, I am not professional. I'm a marketer's daughter. I work from my bed in my pajamas most of the time. Like if I get home and it's like 3 o'clock, I'll have a shower and straight into my pajamas. So like if I'm voicing before from my bed on my couch, I fit my pajamas, get the face mask on, having a cup of tea. Like I am not professional. Like I will just say how it is.
Yeah, and you loved like the whole working from bed and all the stuff. You love that. Whereas I like love. I mean, everyone also from bed. I love that too. But I love like more in person stuff as well. Like,
Yeah.
I think you prefer to be money from bed.
I look, yeah. You don't have to be an infant to do that.
I don't know how to just get my feet out.
Yeah, I just love I love pajamas. I love cups of tea. I love working from my bed. Like one of my friends I've known her since I used to be a social media manager, and she took my business brand. She's got brand. Since she did her business brand to clinics like $500,000, and it's like this is incredible. But she was like, "Can we have VIP day? Can we just do a bunch?" Yes, like that is not.
The VIP day. That sounds so dodge, but hang out.
I know it does. But yeah, just like do what you want to do. Like I just think of like people use the word CEO as well, and I'm like I've never used that because I'm not like I feel like a CEO is like this man in his 50s and he's got a suit on and he's having a city, he's got this great pie on.
See, I use CEO all the time.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
But like that you may feel like that and it relates to you. But I'm like I've never used CEO, I don't use entrepreneur. I just even though I have several like properties, there's crypto, there's 2 online businesses. I still got paid commission from like a network marketing business that I was in. And I'm just like that is an entrepreneur.
No, you're definitely an entrepreneur.
Yeah, but I'm like, I fucking hate that word.
Yeah, it just, it's like when people go, I hate the words like girl boss or things like that. So it just depends what you're aligned with.
Yeah, so like boss babe, but there's people who use it and I'm like, I just wouldn't use that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I only use the words in my marketing that I actually use myself.
Yeah.
So that, yeah.
Look that. Right, where can people find you?
People find me on Instagram, so it's Anna__Kana, KLHA__.
Perfect. Please make sure that you go and screenshot this episode. If you can share it on socials, we're grateful. We'll both share it on our platforms. And if you love this episode, then please let us know. Yeah. And thank you so much. I think that's it. You're welcome. Thank you.